I know you want to fly. I don't wanna walk away, way too fast. So walking straight without chest.
Okay.
There you go. All right, I'm Lieutenant Colonel retired Jason Jackson. I was a B-1 Weapon Systems Officer. I was an aide de camp. I was a strategic planner in the Pentagon at the Headquarters Air Force. Commander twice of Tactical Air Control Party units. And a war planner down at CENTCOM in MacDill Air Force Base.
All right. My name is Lieutenant Colonel retired Charlotte Jackson. I was a C-9 pilot and a C-130 pilot in the Air Force. Then I became an Air Force reservist and was an airlift execution and planning officer while in the reserves. And then I became a pilot for SkyWest, flew the CRJ 200, 700, and 900. And now I fly for Delta as a first officer on the 757 and 767. So the pros and cons of being a navigator versus a pilot, I think, and I'm not a navigator or was a navigator, however, a pilot in the Air Force, not everybody's that lucky. As a pilot, you have a direct translatable job into the civilian world, which is you become a pilot in the civilian world. However, as a navigator, there's not really any navigator jobs. I'll let you expand.
You hit the nail on the head. I can take a pilot from the Air Force who's had years of training in being a pilot and flying around the world and move him right into Delta or American or United. Pick a regional, it doesn't matter. I can take a navigator from the Air Force, and unfortunately, although you could have the same amount of hours as a pilot, the hours that you have are in the back seat of an airplane as aircrew, and it does not translate to the FAA. So you can come out with basically 0 ratings but have 3,000 navigator hours, and the FAA is going to shrug their shoulders and say, yeah, but do you have a commercial pilot rating, and do you meet the ATP minimums for pilots?
Will it make you a better pilot? I think that navigators are outstanding pilots because they understand all of the aviation concepts, but they can do crazy fast math in their brains because that's what they were doing before. But so it makes them excellent pilots when they become one, but they have to gain all those certifications, and then they have to build the hours.
So that's the con for me of being a navigator coming out of the Air Force is you can't really walk into an airline with a navigator rating. But the pro of being a navigator, in my opinion, because I got a lot of opportunities. You get to fly in some really, really cool airplanes, and you get to see the world. You fly all over the world and go to some places that most Americans will never ever be able to see or even dream about going. So that's the pro of being a navigator. If you can't be a pilot, be a nav, go see the world.